Okay, hi, Dave Johnston here with Day Trade the Markets. We're looking at a gold chart here. This is the April 2017 gold contract. It's a 2-minute chart. Today is Tuesday, January 31st. Just been filled long here, 1214.80. The market has had a nice rally higher, and just looking for a bit of a pullback. We've gotten long too, and I'm also going to put an order in down in here to buy another 2 contracts. I need to adjust that too, because you can see here that now we do have a trade, what we call a trade location zone, which is this green band across here of likely support, and a red band here of likely resistance. So I've kind of gotten long in the middle of it, which is not the best trade location based on that. However, I do think it was worthwhile because it was just above this area that got rejected here. So we'll go ahead and leave those 2 in there, and I'll also place a sell stop down here just below that blue bar right here. So that's at 12.70. There we go. So I'll leave it at that for the moment. Pause the recording and pick it up when needed. Okay, just resume the recording. We got filled on a buy stop here at 67.75, and I've gone ahead and placed the objectives and so on in here. Still trying to get long down here, this one at 65.50, but all I did was place a buy stop 1 tick above this high velocity selling move here that came down within a point of yesterday's low, thinking that if this aggressive selling got rejected, then it's going to have a leg higher. So it's moved already about a point, so that's good. Might have to, it should have come up here and hit our first objective. I'll go ahead and cancel this buy down here. But just with the 2 contracts so far, long at 67.75 with the first objective at 20.75. So, as I said, I was looking at the gold contract, which we're in the trade right now, while this got filled. So just wanted to bring you up to date on that. And it did back off a little bit after getting filled, but oftentimes what we will see is a market aggressively sell down towards support and have no follow through. So I would call this a wave of selling. These red bars are our second strongest aggressive selling bars. The greens are the second strongest aggressive buying bar. So when you have very strong aggressive selling, and you've got good speed too, which is what this high velocity move is, which is this formation here of this shaded rectangle. So we not only had aggressive selling coming into the support, which is down here in the 63 area, yesterday's low, but we also had very good speed, and it came up, tested the high. You'd expect that to act as resistance and then to sell off and continue to make new lows. Well, it didn't. It turned around and found some buying, so that's why the buy stop was placed, is to tick above the high of this where this wave of selling started. So that's why we're long at 67.75. So I've still got the order in here to buy at 65.50. I'm going to leave it for the time being, and we'll just let this trade unfold, and I'll go ahead and pause the recording and pick it up when needed. Okay, just restart the recording. We are getting some lift after this dip. We did not get our other 2 contracts filled here. I did go ahead and put a sell limit in here at 1216.80, which is $2 above our entry for the first contract. So I just want to bring you up to date on that, and once again I'll pause the recording. Okay, resuming the video here. We just got filled on our gold contract, so that was a $2 profit on that. So I'm going to cancel this here and this here. We've got the 1 contract. I'm going to put a sell stop in. Okay, we just got a blue bar, which is our most aggressive buying bar. So I'm going to put a sell stop in, let's see, just for this 1 contract. Sell stop, and I'm going to put it in right at our entry for the time being at 1214.80. So we'll see if we can get some more lift in this guy. And now we've locked in the $2. That's 20 ticks, $10 a tick. So we've got a $200 profit so far in this trade, and we've got a break even on the second contract. So we'll just see how it goes. Let's go back to our ES. Okay, we're not really getting much of a lift here. We did get a bit of a lift from 67.75 to 69.50, so almost a couple of points there. Now it's coming back down, so I think we're gonna have to watch this. We do have our other order in here to buy too, so who knows, maybe we can get filled on this and get long forward and have a real nice trade out of it. So anyway, just bring you up to date on that, and once again I'll pause the recording. Okay, just resume the recording. We had to get a fall off here, so break even on that second contract, had a bit of a pullback here, so could very well have a good potential down in this trade location's low, approximately at 12.13 and 20 or something like that. So I'm going to keep watching to see if we can get some rejection off that. But for the time being, on the two contracts, 20 ticks on the profit on the first, and break even or zero on the second. Let's see how our ES is doing. Okay, it did have a dip and it's moving back up, so that's good. Didn't get filled on this down here, so just going to leave it the way it is for the time being, and see if we can get up to this 70-75 area. So once again, I'll pause the recording. Okay, just want to resume the recording. I had placed a buy stop just in the crude here that just got filled. Okay, it's really starting to move. That's nice. We don't have any news or anything like that, but I am going to go ahead and put a sell limit for at least one of these up here. Let's see, we're long from 26. I'll put it at 46, see if we can hit that. May have to just market it here if it doesn't hit it in a second or two, but you know, the gold, this crude market here is come off of a dip from yesterday and showed some good strength today, so I wanted to go ahead and get in on the long side once that bar was down. Okay, there, we just got filled on that. So it's moving nicely, and okay, so eliminate this other buy limit down here, and I'm also going to put in a sell stop. So it's moved nicely, 29, 30 ticks in our favor. So I'm going to go ahead just to salvage at least a third of that for now. I'm just going to put a sell stop in for one here at 36. So you know, it's moved, you know, roughly 30 ticks in our favor. So just salvage 10 there. We don't really have anything to work on here, so just want to leave that in there for the time being. So that's working out well. Let's just go back to our ES. So the ES is okay. I think what I will do though is I'm going to cancel these buys, and this dip that we had in here, now that the market has moved, well, it's moved a little bit more in our favor. It's moved to 69.75 from 67.75. So I'm going to put a protective sell stop in just below this 66.50. I'm going to put a sell stop in down there at 66.25. We're long the two contracts, so I'll change that to 2. So, you know, well, it's moved 2 points in our favor. I'm trying to get 3. So I don't know. Maybe that's too much for now. I don't know. We'll let it just continue, and you know, we've got our trade on, so that's fine. And the crude here, yeah, we did get a blue bar, and we know that the blue bar is our strongest aggressive buying bar. Of course, we had one over here today, early in the day. These are 2-minute bars of the March contract. We had a green one here, which is our second strongest. So some good quality buying in through here, some good quality aggressive buying in through here. Did come down and test. Now we've had this move up. So anyway, we've got our protective stop in here at 10. We made 20 ticks on the first, so you know, it's looking okay, and we'll see if we can get out of this. So I'll pause the recording. Okay, just resuming the recording here. We did get stopped out here at 66.25, so we did lose 1.5 points on that trade on those two contracts. So losing trade on the ES, we've got that's $75 per contract, so that's 150 loss on that. On the gold, though, we did have a 20-point tick and then a break even, so 200 on that. So we're up $50 net on those two trades. But we still got our crude going here, which is nice, and we've had already made a 20-tick profit on this. So, you know, we've locked in the 50 from the other two, and then 200 from this. So we've locked in 250 today, and we've also actually locked in another 10 ticks here, or another 100, so that'll bring it to 350 net at least today, even if we get stopped out here at 53.36, because that's locking in 10 ticks or $100. So you know, it's looking okay. So far, 2 out of the 3 trades have worked out. So at any rate, just bring you up to date on that, and once again I'll pause the recording. Just want to resume the recording here. It's come down within a tick of our stop, so it does look like we're going to get stopped. Maybe, maybe not, who knows, but just want to bring you up to date on that. Our stop, as you know, is at 36, and we're long from 26, so you know, still trying to get the 10 ticks, or I should say we have locked in at least a 10 tick profit on this. So just want to bring you up to date on that, and once again I'll pause the recording. Okay, just bringing you up to date here. We got lucky, obviously, because the market came down within a tick of our stop and did not hit us, bounced, little dip, and now we just had another bounce. So I'm going to adjust the stop to just below the last dip, and that was at 40. So I've got my stop at 39. So we're going to lock in 13 ticks here instead of just 10. But the fact that we've come just now up and tested the high again within a tick of that earlier high right here. Oftentimes, if it won't, you know, continue on and make new highs, we will get some selling to come in and could send it down for a bit. So just want to tighten up the stop a little bit because of that reasoning. So looks like we might just get stopped right here. So we had locked in 10, so we're locked in 13. So not a big difference, but I just think it's the smart thing to do, because, you know, whenever we have a really good vertical move like this, it oftentimes will come back and test towards where it started. So it could very well come back down and test right onto where we got in. So that's another reason why I wanted to go ahead and make an adjustment on that stop. So that's it for now. So I'll pause the recording and pick it up when needed. Okay, just restarted the recording. We just got filled right now at 53.39 from our long at 53.26, so 13 ticks on that. So we made the 20 ticks initially on this as it rallied up quickly, and so another 13 there, so 33 on that. We add the we were up 25 ticks or $250, so we've added 130 here, so 380 on these 3 trades in the gold, the ES, and the crude for today. So hope you learned something on this, perhaps because of the day trade the market software or whatever. Any questions or comments, just get a hold of us at info@daytradethemarkets.com, and I'll be happy to talk to you. So have a good day, and we'll see you next time.